Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'll be teaching you how to use AI to write your Upwork proposal in a way that sounds 100% human and will not be detected by AI detectors, and also in a way that actually converts to job. So I've experimented with it and I'll be showing you on screen as I do this. Please follow me as we go through this together. If you don't have a ChatGPT account, I have a playlist here for ChatGPT, and this is me sharing a particular idea that can help you make in the region of $1,000 with AI in a month. Okay, so let me go to my Upwork account, upwork.com. So once you're logged into your Upwork, you can use these tactics to get jobs. One major issue that Fiverr freelancer have on Upwork is that unlike Fiverr, where once you set up your gigs, clients can start placing order for that defined gig. But on Upwork, every project is unique, and so you have to write a unique proposal for every project. With the aid of ChatGPT AI or Jasper.ai, you can write these unique proposals for every single job you are interested in on Upwork. And this is how to do it. Let's scroll through any random job. So typically I advise freelancers to go this way. So go to jobs. You're searching for jobs. Let's say I'm searching for jobs in video editing. So it brings me to this page. So I can use the filter. So let's say I'm looking for expert level jobs. I can set my minimum here, but I'm going to leave that for the purpose of this video. So maybe jobs between $100 to $500. So you can see I want jobs with less than 5 proposals for the purpose of this tutorial. If you're a beginner on Upwork, you might not have the reputation to compete with 50 proposals. So on a good day, probably I can apply for jobs that has 10 to 15 proposals already submitted. And I think it's just best to do less than 5 proposals, or maximum add 5 to 10 proposals also. I want jobs from clients that have verified their payments. Sometimes I don't seek this because like there are some new clients on Upwork that actually wants to pay, but they've not verified their account. So I wouldn't want to miss out on those kind of clients. I've worked with a couple of clients like that. But then to be on the safer side, you want to click this payment verified. So the only jobs that will be on this list will be jobs that Upwork has their payment method verified, or they've done a couple of transactions on Upwork already. We also have the option of client history. Let's leave that out. I've selected my filter. So you can come back here and then let's check the jobs. Sometimes you want to be careful with clients who have very short job description. Most clients like this don't eventually come back to check the job. Okay, so US only. I'm not in the US. So you can see I'm looking through each of these jobs and looking for the right fit for me. So I'm not just applying for any random job. So I'm reading through this. For the purpose of this tutorial, let's apply for this job. We can see that it is payment verified and we have less than 5 proposals submitted for this job. It requires just 4 connects. Let me click on this so I can see more details about the client. Oh, this client has 0 IR rate. On a good day, I will be skeptical about applying for this job, but for the purpose of this tutorial, let's just apply for it nonetheless. If you are not subscribed to this channel, please hit the subscribe button. So another thing you want to do in a real life situation is I would click on this and check their website moving forward. So I'm trying to see what their website is about. Okay, so they have a YouTube channel. So I want to check their YouTube channel. So when I apply for jobs, I want to check their TikTok and I'm going to check their Instagram. So it's important that you do this background research on clients. So look at their design. Their designs are not too impressive. Some of them are okay. So let me see what their descriptions are like. So the way they use tag, are they getting enough engagement? So they are not getting engagement. These are just my observations. Oh, this design is nice. Okay, so I'm just getting an idea of the kind of posts they make. So let's go back to this. So this is their YouTube channel. They are getting a fair traction. Let me see about online media and communities with a focus on growth and professional development. Okay, they are into all this. Okay, so this is good. This is in the United States. So typically it's best to read the details, but then the objective of this is to teach us how to use ChatGPT. So you need to take your time to read the details so it gives you a competitive edge over other freelancers that don't. So let's read through this. Let's read this. Then we come copy this, then we'll go to OpenAI, openai.com, or if you already have a ChatGPT account like you can see I do, you go to chat.openai.com/chat. So this takes us to ChatGPT. So now I'm in my ChatGPT. So now I'm going to tell ChatGPT what to do. Write a client-centered Upwork proposal that is succinct and addresses the client's pain points. Include 2 CTAs. That's call to action. Make it sound friendly and a bit informal. So this a bit informal idea, it makes it sound a bit less AI. You don't want to be sounding all AI. AI is too perfect. So now I pasted the description. So let me see what other details I can find on the job that I can give to ChatGPT. Can I find the name of the client? Oh, so you can see this job is for people located in the UK, but we would apply nonetheless. I'm in Nigeria. Okay, we don't have any details of this client. So if it's a job where we have previous review for the client, actually this is not the best job to apply for, but let's just go for it just for the purpose of this tutorial. If the client has some freelancers he has worked with before and we have the review here, so I can just check it and then okay, so I put the client's name. Client's name is Brazil. Use client's name at least price. Okay, so let's see what ChatGPT is going to produce for us as a result. As we can see, it's already producing a good result for us. Hi, Brazil. I hope this proposal finds you well. I was excited to come across your brand, the Renaissance, which aligns perfectly with my personal values and interest in self-improvement. I can see that you are looking for a creative and driven individual to build your online presence on YouTube and help grow an engaged audience. As someone who is passionate about social media, blah, 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 blah. Okay. So I think ChatGPT is doing a good job. So you can pause this video to read this if you want to, or you slow it down depending on what you want. So this is quite long. Even for me that I am not a client, I'm feeling lazy to read through all this. So I don't think the client would read through a proposal this long. So I'm going to tell ChatGPT, okay, 1, infuse the call to actions in the body of the proposal. 2, make the proposal be between 100 to 150 words only. What other thing? Okay, I think I'm fine with that. So let's see. So it's going to rewrite, ChatGPT is going to rewrite this for me. Hi, Brazil. I'm excited to apply for the position of the sole marketing and social media employee for the Renaissance. I understand the importance of growing an audience. Okay, so this is amazing. So we can't copy this as it is and then paste it to Upwork. That wouldn't be ethical, and that would also reduce our chances of getting the job. We are still going to do some other things on this when ChatGPT is done. So it's separating the call to action for me. So I'm going to open my notepad. So the AI is to augment what we do. We cannot leave everything to AI. It can be dumb at times. Okay, so thank you, ChatGPT. So let me put my name here, Sunday A. So if you like, you can also put a powerful sentence. Then you can have your proposed script. So one thing is missing in this proposal. If you have not liked this video, please hit the like button, and to be part of this amazing Upwork community, please subscribe. So let's have the postscript. Mean a postscript that can convince this client. Okay. Hey, ChatGPT, don't write episode. The postscript is too long. Make the PS just 1 or 2 sentences. So that's why you need to be able to prompt ChatGPT. If you don't have an idea of what a good proposal is, you need to watch my other videos on proposals. So you have an idea of what a good proposal is. So when ChatGPT generates its random proposal for you, you can prompt it to give you a more accurate result. So I'm telling it, like, a postscript should not be this long. So make the postscript just 1 or 2 sentences. Okay, I wrote sentences. Join us in creating creating a community that lives well and moves forward. Apply now. And this is totally off. Okay, so let me generate one myself. You can see that AI sometimes is unreliable. We can do without the postscript. But let's put, or we can put a call to action. We have 2 call to action. Let me see which of the call to action is looking more perfect where I kept it. So because I'm camera conscious right now, I'm not exactly reading through the details. So let's see. Let's chat more. Okay. Please feel free to reach out to me with any questions or to schedule a call. Okay, so let me put this in the postscript. The objective of the Upwork proposal is to win an interview, to get the client talking to you. At that point, the client is half convinced by your proposal that you can do the job. And now that the client is talking to you, you have more opportunity to learn more about the project and convince the client further. So let's continue with this. So something very essential is missing from this proposal that ChatGPT has generated for us. Then we are not even going to post this exactly the way it is. I am excited. Okay, let's read it. I'm excited to apply for the position for the position of the sole. No. Then I don't like I am excited. So we take that part out. One thing I observe is that most times that AIs generate proposals for you, the first line of the proposal is always wishy-washy. So most times, take out the first sentence. Let's start from the second. I understand the importance of growing an eyebrow spray. Okay, yeah, eyebrow spray. Then I don't want to leave. This is not a formal letter, so I do my proposal this way. So it's because most times the client is just going to see the first and the second line even before opening orders. So let's see if this first and second line is powerful enough to convince the client to continue reading other parts of my proposal. I understand the importance of growing an engaged audience on YouTube, and I am confident that my innovative mindset, this is too much about me. Strong. I like the I am okay, so let's leave this. So with my knowledge in creating this is too much about me. This is too much about me. Okay, but this is not bad. So we can copy this. And then, so if we take what we have generated right now, if we take what we have generated to AI detector, AI is more mainstream now. So clients are also aware. You don't want your prospective client taking your proposal to AI detector and discovering that it was written by an AI. Let's analyze. 99% human generated content. Okay, I think that's because we instructed ChatGPT to make this somewhat informal. So it is not sounding as AI as it would be. Look at 99% human generated content. So I think that is good. So if this is giving you AI generated content, so you just go to qbot.com. Then most times I don't use the standard. The standard makes too much changes to what I give it. So you use the fluency. So I can't do all these ones because I'm not using the premium version. So I'm doing just to let's chat. So basically what we are going to do is to rewrite this proposal with qbot.com. So qbot has given us hello Braspy. So instead of I understand. So most times what I just do is to copy this, copy this. Okay. So I think this part has been done. Then let's copy the latter part. Okay. So we have this. So now I can take my time to read through this. So I said something is missing, something essential, and that is portfolio. So most times I like to add my portfolio in the first paragraph. It might not necessarily be the first line. So this particular client has other questions for us. So I can say attached here is a link to my portfolio. Then you might find other creative ways to say here is a link to my portfolio. You copy the link to your portfolio, b.link/my. So I have different portfolio for different job types. So let's see this job type. So one thing we've not done is, so if it's a real life situation, you can see sometimes so you want to check out, is there anything in this Instagram or YouTube that we can infuse? So now we have the AI generated script. So I want to add my own paper. So let's say this. Okay, so here is a link to my portfolio. My portfolio. portfolio. Okay, so we have this. So the client clicks on this and then sees my portfolio. Then most times I don't want to leave everything to AI. So I would advise that you read through this. I am excited to more duty. I am also willing to a possible ownership position of no, I don't want this. So let's take this out. So let's talk more on how I can assist in realization. Okay, so this is good. So I want to write at least a paragraph myself. I looked up your Instagram page and YouTube channel and observed that you can get better engagement than you are currently getting. If you would let me infuse my experience to help you. For the purpose of this video, we are considering using AI. So let's copy this. So now we can go to Upwork, switching to buy products. So the client is saying 300. Sometimes I can go 350. You don't have to. Let's just leave it at 300. Less than 1 month. Okay. So we have our proposal. This is Grammarly showing me that there's an error. My Instagram doesn't have capitalization, my YouTube. So you need to do this. Then let's format this down. Okay. What do you like about the idea of working on this project? So let's ask ChatGPT. ChatGPT doesn't have feeling, but I can personally tell you that working on this project will be excited for someone who is passionate about personal growth, lifestyle design. So ChatGPT has not given me the exact answer I want, but it has given me a hint on what to say. So let's copy this. As a language model, I don't have feeling, but I can tell you that. Thank you for this part. Working on this project could be exciting. Okay, so I can change this to working on this project would be exciting for me as I am passionate about personal growth and lifestyle design. It's an opportunity to build a brand and a community from the ground and to have a significant impact on the direction and success of your company. The potential for the equity of the content for the equity in the company also offer the chance to have ownership in. Okay, maybe let's take that out. Okay, I think this is part of, additionally, the freedom to work remotely. Okay, so let's copy this. And then, so we pasted our cover letter. Where is it? Oh, I'm supposed to paraphrase it. It's working on the proposal will be intriguing for me because I am interested in personal development and so let's do this. I don't want that many people. Let's just have this. Okay, so this is better. Can you provide an example of a YouTube channel you have scaled and monetized? Okay, so I'm not going to give a real life example in this. So I'm just going to put my channel's link there, / what's my username? At the speaking pen. Okay, so this is my YouTube channel. Okay, so notes when you are answering questions in Upwork proposal. This first question is the first thing, like now you are seeing the proposal first before the questions. The client is going to be seeing the questions first before the proposal. So just be conscious of that. So I want to put his name here, Brazzy. Oh, then please don't forget, our client's name is not Brazzy. It's just for example. So let's take that out. How do you use metrics to inform your strategy? So I can answer this off my head. Should I use ChatGPT? So let's use ChatGPT. Since the objective of this video is to use AI. No. So tell me, how do you use YouTube metrics to inform your strategy? These first 2 lines, we are taking it out, but then from this place downwards, so you can see this is useful. So I can go to my keyboard and then spin it. Although this is too long, so we can't possibly use all this. I usually take the following procedure, such as web this and this, make data-driven decision, monitor. Let's just copy this part. So let's come here. Then we have this. So it answers the question. Then you can upload other samples you have that are related to this job. Do I want to bid? Most times I avoid this. The times that I use Connect to boost my proposals are those times when I am 100% sure that if this client sees my proposal, the client would hire me because maybe the client needs a peculiar person that I feel I fit into perfectly. But on a good day, I think I'll just I'll just send this with the normal 4 proposals. Okay, this is the normal Upwork 3 things you need to know. Let's go. I know this. So I click yes, I understand. Then I continue to submit. Do you want to boost this proposal? I click no. And bingo, we are done. So I've sent it. So your proposal was submitted. So the client specified that he wants somebody from the UK. But as at the time we applied for this job, nobody has applied. The client would still see my proposal nonetheless. So then this job was posted 20 hours ago, which is not typical of Upwork. 5 minutes, you would have seen 50 proposals. But this was posted 20 hours. So this job is not competitive, maybe because of the condition. So I hope you learned how to write a proposal using AI. You can comment with the word interested in the comment section below to signify your interest in joining our WhatsApp group. It's absolutely free.